Right everyone, Dan Central here, and welcome to a brand new pickups video. Now this video is going to be kind of a collection of different videos kind of recorded over a couple of days, because I've got lots of parcels expected, lots of new pickups coming through, and it's going to be over quite a few days. So I'm just going to kind of record myself showing different pickups and stuff, but they'll be kind of delivered over the next couple of days. So I've not got them all yet, so as I get them I'll obviously show them. However, I have got one thing that's come through, so obviously I'm going to show that, and this is from an awesome guy called Mark, whose YouTube name is Handheld Retro. If you've not checked it out people, I'll put it in the description box below. I just can't believe his generosity. He basically asked me if he could send me something through. Basically, I put up a picture of my entire Sonic the Hedgehog games collection a few weeks back on my Facebook, and also on a really awesome group a good friend of mine runs, all about Sonic collections, and didn't think anything else of it. Just put it up there just for people to see, really, just so people can see what I've got, and that was kind of it really, just kind of show off what I have because I'm such a huge Sonic fan. Then little did I know, people started commenting on this picture asking if they could, basically asking if I wanted to buy any extra Sonic games off them that they couldn't see in my collection picture. So they'd look at it and be like, well, I've noticed you don't have this one, or you don't have this one, but I do. I don't want it anymore. Would you be interested in buying it off me? So it was just so awesome. Mark, however, he messaged me and just said, don't want any money, don't want you to cover any postage and packaging. I just want to genuinely, I just want to send you something for free that I think you'll really like, and I'm sure you'll appreciate, and you can add it to your collection. And I was just like, are you sure? And he was like, yeah, it's fine. I'll send it through to you, no charge, absolutely free. I'll send it through. And I'm just like, wow, that is so kind, just so kind. So I was like, yeah, absolutely, if you don't mind. And so it came through. I have no idea what this is. So I'm really, really excited about what he might have sent. Free of charge as well. Honestly, Mark, I cannot thank you enough. It's so generous of you. I don't really want to show the address, so I'm just going to do it off camera. No, you didn't. Oh man, you didn't. No way, no way. Sonic 2 on the Game Gear. Mate, you really didn't have to do that. What can I say? That. I mean, obviously Mark knew that I had a loose cart because he'd seen my collection picture. But to send me a boxed copy, it says $27.75 on the back as well, I love that. To send me a boxed copy is just, wow. Mark, you really didn't have to do this, mate, you really didn't. No, it's boxed, not only is it boxed, it's complete as well. Manual. Oh, and even the cart's in a bag. The cart's in a plastic case and in a bag as well. It's in a plastic bag. And in obviously one of those really cool plastic cases as well. Mark, you really didn't have to do this. And it's even got like a really cool kind of cardboard, kind of bowl thing that it sits in as well. So not only is it boxed, but it's complete as well. Guys, check out Mark's channel, Handheld Retro. He is a legend. Such a nice down-to-earth guy as well, just great to talk to, really friendly, and just a great member of the community. And to send me this for free, mate, and not want any money for it, honestly, I can't tell you how grateful I am. Boxed copy of Sonic 2. That is just fantastic. So, oh, my dog wants to come in, so I'm just going to let her in. Thank you very much, Mark, and I'll be back with some more pickups as I get them, and you'll see them in this video as the pickups unfold. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you soon. Right everyone, Dan Central back again and welcome to another part of this long video. Basically I'm doing this video in parts as you can see, mainly because I'm getting pickups and stuff through the door on different days. Rather than save it all up and do it as one long video, I just thought as I get them, I'll show them because obviously it's exciting when I get stuff through the door. So I thought I'd just do it in parts and obviously across different days as well, hence why my t-shirts are changing as well because I'm doing it on different days. And also I'm teaching fitness classes throughout the days as well, so in between those I'm obviously good time to do videos and stuff as well. So basically, as you just saw guys, obviously I was just saying, very kindly received a copy of Sonic 2 on the Game Gear, fully boxed and complete, by a great guy called Mark, Handheld Retro on YouTube. Guys, honestly, check out his channel because it's great. I'll put it in the description box below. Thank you so much for that. Really do appreciate it. So guys, from there then, I just want to show another pickup that I got. So chuffed with this one as well. Basically, there is a group on Facebook called Galaxy Sega. Now, it's a fantastic group. Now, obviously, there are billions of groups on Facebook. So many groups out there. So, you know, you might be watching this video thinking, well, what makes this group so special? Honestly, guys, it is just fantastic. The guys that are on there, they're so genuine. They're so passionate about Sega in general. And, you know, they're just really nice people to talk to. You know, I've not seen anyone spamming the group. I've not seen anyone just being, you know, being malicious or just going out of their way to just annoy people or just cause drama, you know, or even people that just aren't genuine. I've not seen any of that, which is just fantastic. You know, Ryan, the guy that runs it, he's a top dude. He's got 5 admins on there, 5. So, you know, around the clock, you can imagine that many people, they're keeping that group safe, they're protecting it from stuff like that. So, you know, to have that many admins is great because it's being constantly protected and it is safe 24/7 really. So basically, this guy on the group was interested in selling me another Sonic game to extend my collection. Now it's quite a rare game, well at least it goes for more than what he sold it to me for, I know that much. I think it goes for, you know, at least £10–15, if not even slightly more at times. So he was like, well, give me an offer. And I was like, okay. And I'm thinking, I'm like, also, I don't want to be, you know, an idiot and you know, offer it too low down because I don't want to make him think that I'm just intentionally trying to be stingy. I don't want to offer him, you know, a really low price because, you know, it's not fair on him. So I thought, well, I'll meet in the middle. I won't pitch too high and I won't pitch too low. So I said to him, well, how about, let's say £7, sort of thing. And he was like, yeah, can we call it £8.50? So that includes postage, and that's the deal. I'll send it to you with no problems. So I was like, you know what? Yeah, that's absolutely fine because I was thinking around £7–8 anyway. So I was really chuffed that he accepted it, and I was fine to pay the extra postage because that's fair. I mean, come on, you know, that is standard. You know, you've got to do that too, in my opinion. So really chuffed. A few days later, it came through. And he was great as well. He was constantly updating me with pictures over a private message saying, you know, here's the parcel, I've sorted it, I've taken it to the post office, here's the evidence that, you know, I've paid for it and it's been sent. And it was great, you know. Not that I felt I needed that much evidence, but he did, and it was great because he was proper like proving that he'd done it all, and you know, it was great, really good. So he definitely, you know, really, you know, went all out to make sure that it was all smooth and everything went through fine. So basically, he sold me Sonic Labyrinth. So on the Game Gear, you know, a game that I played briefly beforehand. Not on the Game Gear itself, but I played it via like an emulator and stuff, but just not had the actual copy itself to put in the Game Gear. And you know, I stuck it straight on and smashed out, you know, the first 3 worlds. I've just got to finish off the last one because there's 4 on there. But I had an absolute blast. The only problem is the Game Gear takes about 6 AA batteries. And you know, before I knew it, the battery had died because it was eating up the batteries like no one's business. And I got to sort of world 3, level 2, I believe it was, and then it died on me. So that was helpful. But yeah, great stuff. I just need to get some more batteries and go back through it, and this time try and complete it properly. But love the game. It didn't get massive praise when it was released back in the day, but great game. I think it's a fantastic game personally. You know, basically Sonic He's not very fast when he walks around, which is why you can make him roll around a lot. You basically have to collect 3 keys per level. When you find them all, then the end goal sort of opens up and then you sort of finish. So it's a very simple concept, but in my opinion, very, very fun. So that you can see that properly. There you go, Sonic Labyrinth. And again, it came in a really nice Game Gear plastic case, which again is just brilliant because it keeps it protected. And so yeah, and obviously that goes with my other Sonic Game Gear games. So you know, I've already got, you know, Sonic 1, if you can see that, Sonic 2, and again I know I've got a box copy now thanks to Mark, but I did have it as a loose cart as well, but obviously the box copy is a lot better, and obviously Sonic Chaos as well. So now I've got 4 Sonic games on the Game Gear, which is fantastic. Obviously that will go with my other games that I have on the Game Gear anyway. Castle of Illusion, Lands of Illusion, and James Bond 2 Robocod. So absolutely guys, fantastic. I'm so chuffed, so chuffed to have Sonic Labyrinth in my collection. Fantastic stuff. You right everyone, Dan Central back again in another part of this video. Just doing it on different days because I'm getting packages and pickups through on different days, and I wanted to put it all together in the one video. So I've had another package come through this morning from a really nice guy off of the Galaxy Sega group. So there's one guy on there that sent me Sonic Labyrinth, and obviously this is from another guy on the same group. Guys, I can't praise the group enough. You know, I've seen quite a few Facebook groups around, even some that I've been members of, been a member of, and I have to say, you know, this is one of the best that I've come across, and I'm very happy to be a part of it because the guys on there are just so genuine. There's no spammers on there, no one just trying to be a pain in the arse for no reason. So really pleased with the group, really. So therefore I had no problems at all sending money to another guy on there because he'd been trading a lot in the past already, so I could see he was genuine. So I didn't have any hesitations at all. Same with the first guy that sent me Sonic Labyrinth, with doing business with him as well. So had this come through this morning. Again, I just want to obviously be careful of addresses and stuff. So I'm just going to show it like that. So let's open it. Obviously I know what this is, and I'm really pleased to have it as well. Again, another guy that saw my picture of my Sonic games collection and happened to say, you know, I've noticed you haven't got this, would you like it? And if so, I'll do you a good deal for it, and he did. I'm really chuffed. So let's just open this up. I've never ever owned this ever before either, so really pleased. So, oh, yes, really pleased with that. And it is, guys, Sonic compilation. Never ever owned this. I knew of this. I'd seen it online a few times and stuff. Yeah, the guy did me a really good deal on it. Basically sold it to me for a tenner. And then he also said to me, if you wouldn't mind covering the costs as well, the postage and the fees and stuff, I'd be really grateful. Otherwise, don't worry about it. I said, well, yeah, of course, that's fine. How much, you know, would it be in total with the fees and stuff? And he said $10.56, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I can stretch an extra 56p. I think that's a little bit extortionate, to be fair. So I nearly didn't. Kidding. So obviously, yeah, $10.56 in total, but the game itself is a tenner. So I'm really pleased with that. I mean, you get 3 games in there. You get Sonic 1, Sonic 2, and Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. So again, it's great because you haven't got to change the cart over to play a different game. And also, I don't actually own Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine on the Mega Drive at all anyway. I don't own the actual standalone game. So in fact, for me, that's a bonus to actually now be able to own that. Yeah, okay, it's part of a compilation, but so what? It means I can now play it. And to be fair, I've never really had the intention to go out and buy Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine as a standalone game, so I've never really seen it as a Sonic game personally. But to have it as part of the compilation is a bonus, because I don't think I would have owned it as a standalone otherwise. So I think this is probably the only way I would, you know, consider owning it, sort of thing. So, you know, it's great that I've got it. And obviously, if I open it up, oh wow, the manual is really nice size. Wow. So if I open it up, then manual, and cart is in there. Really, really pleased with that. And yeah, do you know what? It's in really good condition. Really pleased. So yeah, the manual's really, yeah, fair size. So that's cool. And then the cart itself, again, you know, is great. So yeah, like I said, I've seen this around a few times, but just not really thought to pick it up. I think mainly because it was probably going for more at the time than what I got it for through the group. And it was a case of I've already got Sonic 1 and 2, you know, on so many different systems. But because the guy on Galaxy Sega sold it to me for such a good price, I just couldn't turn it down. With Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine as a, you know, as a bonus, you know, it was just one of those things I couldn't pass it up really. So yeah, like I say, it's a Sonic compilation. Really cool idea. It's interesting that it's a Sonic compilation, but yet it does include Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, whereas I personally don't consider that a Sonic game. But you know, it's great to have it, you know, as part of a Mega Drive collection. Because obviously I've got Sonic 1, 2, 3, Sonic and Knuckles, Sonic Spinball, and Sonic 3D Flicky's Island on the Mega Drive. So now I can just add that to it, and it'll look great. And you know, it means I can play Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine now whenever I want to. So yeah, there we go. I've got one more pickup that I'm going to show in this video. So yeah, stay tuned for that one. But yeah, lots and lots of Sonic goodness. And like I say, you know, if it wasn't for Galaxy Sega, I wouldn't even have this or Sonic Labyrinth. So you know, and that's even coming from a picture that I put up in the first place, just to show people my collection. I didn't even put it up to, you know, obtain extra games out of it, and then lo and behold, I suddenly have. So it's just totally exceeded all expectations. And the group is just so much fun to be a part of. They do not just trades on there and stuff, but they do raffles on there as well. So sometimes people will sell like a bundle of games, but then they'll give you like numbers, like say between 1 and 25, for example, and you basically buy a number, and then when they pull the ticket out of the raffle, whoever's got that number will get whatever, you know, game or games is part of that number. So almost like a tombola, I guess. But that's a really cool idea. So you know, things like that, very different, very sort of unique to me, because I've never seen it before. It just, for me, it makes the group stand out as well. So it's great, it really is. So thank you to the two guys that have sent me Sonic Compilation and Sonic Labyrinth. You're both awesome. Very much appreciated, and thank you for great prices on them as well. Really chuffed with that. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more in this video, I'm sure, so you can see more stuff that I picked up. But for this one, Sonic Compilation, just to give you a big close up there. Thank you very much for watching, and yeah, stay tuned. Okay, I just want to talk about Steam. Now, a little bit late on the Steam train. Excuse the pun. That was awful. I've known of Steam for a long time, and funnily enough, I actually created a Steam account about 5 years ago. I completely forgot I had done, because the other day I went to create a new account thinking I had to do a new one, and it turns out the email I tried to use was already in use anyway. And then turns out I'd already created one about 5 years ago and just not used it since. So yeah, I've kind of had it for 5 years and just didn't really know. But yeah, no, kind of mainly down to my brother as well. Like, he was just kind of giving me more info on what Steam's about and what's so great about it. I've not been sort of doing a lot of PC gaming as of late, and it's probably the one system that I've not really gotten into sort of heavily gaming wise just over the years. Not because I didn't want to, I wasn't interested. You know, I was just so involved with my home consoles and handhelds and stuff that I just kind of took a back seat, I guess. But now I've really kind of changed that. I've really got back into the PC game. You know, I bought a new PC last year, so you know, even more reason to get into it. So basically, reactivated my old account, and I'm basically back on it. And since I've sort of rediscovered it, I've fallen in love with it. I really have. Like, I've finally now put time aside to really go into what it's all about and what you can offer and what you can do on it, and I love it. And now I'm kicking myself that I didn't get into it, you know, the first time around 5 years ago. Why didn't I, you know, get into it. And it's not like I wasn't kind of encouraged to. It's my brother was on at me constantly. Have a look at it, you know, go on it, have a look at the sales, play some games, you know, you'll love it. And I just kept saying, yeah, never got round to it. And now he's the one saying to me second time around, I told you so, I did say. And I'm like, yeah, you did, yeah, my bad, I messed up. This time round I've corrected all that, and I've just been having a blast on it. I really have. Like the sales that you can get on there. The only thing is though, I'm gutted that there was a Pac-Man sale on recently for the Pac-Man Championship Edition, and you also get another bundle with it. I think you get also, it was Pac-Man Museum was included, and that had like tons and tons of Pac-Man games on, right from the old arcade ones right up to sort of the newer ones they were doing, and even the Championship Edition and stuff, which is great for all the colours and the dancey soundtrack and stuff. And I missed it by a couple of days because I was still getting back on Steam properly, and yeah, by the time I got back onto it, it finished. So hopefully that'll go up maybe again in the future at some point. But just in general, the sales are just addictive. They're absolutely awesome. I've bought Jet Set Radio on there, which I just love on the Dreamcast, so I've got that. I've also bought a new game. Well, I know it's not new, but to me it is. I've never played before, called Payday. Payday 2, the second one. And I've been playing it with my brother on the network, and basically you have to go and rob banks. Basically you have to work together in a group and just basically rob money from safes and jewellery from like glass cabinets and stuff, and you have to basically put it all in a bag and throw the bags in the back of the van, and basically you sort of make a clean getaway kind of thing, and you pocket the money kind of thing, and you get like perks, and you can get mods for your weapons, and you can get just basically other really cool stuff, newer weapons and primary and secondary weapons. It's really good, and it reminds me of Left 4 Dead as well, the classic game on Xbox 360, in terms of like you're working together in a group and you have to basically just work together, and you see each other's username at the top of them as they run around and stuff. It's really good fun, and then you have to swap officers that come in to try and stop you, and you sort of shoot them and stuff, and it's a lot of fun, and there's loads of different levels on there. It's great. It really is great. My brother basically got me into it, and I really like it, and in fact we might even be playing some more of it later on as well. So yeah, really enjoying Steam. I've also got Portal on Steam as well, and a game that a really good friend of mine, Oza, really top dude, who's on YouTube, he actually sent me a free copy of a murder mystery game called The Ship. Really appreciate that. He sent me a message on Steam saying, do you want this? I've got 2 copies. Very kindly sent me a copy, so thank you so much, mate. Guys, if you want to add me on Steam, my username is Stormblade123. Exactly the same as my Xbox gamer tag. STORM for mother, BLADE, all one word, 123. And it should bring me up straight away. It should bring me up a picture of Sonic on the piano, if you've got it right on Steam, and on Xbox 360/1, because I've got both, it should bring up a picture of Sonic in general. So if you want to add me on either of those, it's exactly the same name for both. You can get me on there as well. I've already got quite a few of my good mates from YouTube already on Steam, some that I've met at Play Blackpool, and others that I've known a long time. So loving it, and I just love what Steam can do, and I'm just so annoyed that I didn't get into it sooner. So guys, if you've got Steam, add me, let me know, and also post underneath this video as well, guys, in addition to the other stuff that I've mentioned and you might want to comment on. Also mention, what do you think of Steam? Do you have Steam? Do you like it? Is there anything that I should be aware of in addition that I've not already seen that is worth looking at? Let me know what other things are on there that I can look at that will be worth going into. Other than that, looking forward to more sales on there, and guys, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you all very soon in another video. You're right everyone, Dan Central back again, and welcome to another part of this video. It's going to be an epically long video, that's for sure, with some more pickups. Now, I've already mentioned that I've really gotten into Steam now big time, mainly due to my brother, who kept saying to me, you know, check it out, at least have a look and see what you think. And since I have done properly this time, I can't stop using it. So I started using it last a few weeks back, yeah, something like that. And well, by the time I upload this video, it'll be anyway. And I was having to use the computer keyboard for everything. Now that got annoying, especially when I was, I've just downloaded Jet Set Radio, which I do have on the Dreamcast, as you can see here, but I've downloaded it on Steam because it was only like £3, and I love that game. But trying to play it on Steam on my PC using a computer keyboard was really, really awkward, and you know, trying to perform tricks and jump quite long distances, and you know, trying to get onto kind of quite small ledges and stay on that ledge without falling off, became very, very difficult to sort of manoeuvre with a computer keyboard. And I noticed that my brother was playing all of his games on his PC on Steam using an Xbox 360 controller. And I sort of thought, well, how have you done that? So he told me that he basically bought an Xbox 360 wireless receiver, which has a USB on the end. He plugged it into his PC, and then he just synced his Xbox 360 controller to that, and suddenly he was able to play games on his PC with his Xbox 360 controller. Now that was too good an opportunity for me to you know, not sort of have a go at myself. So I went and therefore bought my own Microsoft Xbox 360 wireless receiver, which looks like this. And I have to say, it's absolutely awesome. It's so good. It's so strong. Just picks up really, really well. It's not like one of those kind of, you know, kind of temperamental things that work sometimes and doesn't work others. It's the real thing. And as I said, it's got a USB, you know, port on the end, so that just goes into my PC tower, and then there's this button on the top that you press, and it syncs to the controller. So when you've got your Xbox 360 controller, obviously you press the sync button, which is obviously on the top, and you press the button on the wireless receiver at the same time when they sync together, and then it just picks it up straight away. There was sort of a installation disc. I did install the drivers on it, but my brother was saying it wasn't essential, so I don't think it's really that important, but I installed the drivers anyway just because I had the disc. And I've now been playing Jet Set Radio on Steam on my PC using an Xbox 360 controller, and I have to say, it is just too epic. It is too epic, it really is. Absolutely loving it. I'm now on the final chapter on Jet Set Radio. I managed to somehow get to chapter 2 using just a keyboard, and I don't even know how I managed to do that, because chapter 1 is really long as well, and you know, I went through so much frustration with that first chapter just because I was using a keyboard, but I managed to still get to chapter 2. Then I got the wireless receiver, went straight through chapter 2 with the controllers. It was so much easier, and now I'm on the final chapter, chapter 3. So yeah, I'm not too far, I don't think, off of completing the game now, and I've never completed Jet Set Radio before, and I've never actually got as far as I have done either. So I'm really, really pleased to kind of be downloading games I'm actually spending time on, actually, you know, aiming to complete them rather than just playing them for a bit and then just moving on. But guys, whether you play it on the original Dreamcast, or you download it on Steam, or you get hold of the sequel and play that on the original Xbox, whatever you choose to do, whatever format you choose, if you've not played it before, have a go, because it's a great game. You know, whether it is the first one or the sequel, Jet Set Radio Future, have a go. You know, the first one did so well for it to have a sequel. So, you know, basically you play as the main guy is called Beat, and you basically skate around different kind of like skate parks and just different places really, different cities and stuff, spray painting graffiti all over the walls where there's red arrows, and the more you spray and the more graffiti you spray, the more sort of points you get, and you know, you have so many you've got to do each level, and once you've done them all, you've done it. But obviously you've got to avoid the police and other enemies that try and grab you and sort of don't let go and stuff. It can get really difficult as well, and you have to perform certain tricks to get to certain places to be able to spray graffiti. So it's just so much fun, and I'm really, really loving it. And I don't know what it is at the minute, but it was, for me, it was about £3 when I bought it on Steam. So it's awesome. Have a go at it if you haven't already done so. Even if you have before, relive that nostalgia and go and get it. And finally, I've been asking a few people And if any of you out there also own this, let me know. If anyone has got Pac-Man Championship Edition, now it's been out a while, I know that, but I've never actually had the full version. I kind of had the demo and absolutely loved it, but never got around to sort of getting hold of the full version. Do you know what? I don't even know why. I really don't. I think I bought the Xbox One as well, and then I've been on that a lot. And obviously this is back in the 360, so I need to just kind of jump back to my 360. What I was meant to do, and I'm gutted that I missed it, was that they had a Pac-Man sale on Steam not so long ago, and you got Championship Edition, and you got, I think, Pac-Man Museum as well, which had loads of Pac-Man games that spanned like 30 odd years. But I missed it. I was just too late, because as I just got into Steam properly, it just finished, and I was absolutely gutted. So what I did was, instead I thought, well, I'll purchase it on the 360 instead, because you can get more games of it as well that aren't necessarily Pac-Man, and it'll be cool to play it on the 360 as an alternative. And this was only like £2-3 quid, if that. Very, very cheap. Might have even been like £1 something, to be fair. And that was Xbox Live Arcade compilation disc, and it's got basically Pac-Man Championship Edition as part of it. It's got Uno, Boom Boom Rocket, Feeding Frenzy, Luxor 2 and Pac-Man Championship Edition. So I've got it on disc as well. I mean, obviously I have got Microsoft points to be able to buy it, you know, on the actual Live Arcade itself electronically. But because it was so cheap on Amazon when I did a look, and you get like, you know, 4 other games as part of it, I just thought, well, I'll just buy a hard copy then, and just get it from there. But I do have Microsoft points to be able to purchase some more games as well. I basically got 10 quid's worth of Microsoft points the other day, so I can have a look at getting some more games and stuff. And I've also just got Xbox Live again, because I've been off live for a while. Just, you know it is usual, being busy, working a lot and all that stuff, and I just thought, wow, I want to get back on live. So I'm now just about to go back on Xbox Live as well on Gold membership. So if anyone wants to add me, it's Stormblade123, STORMBLADE123, and if you want to add me on Steam, it's exactly the same, again, Stormblade123. So yeah, Pac-Man Championship Edition, if anyone has this, let me know, and it'd be awesome to give you a game, because I love the soundtrack on this, I love the colours, I love just how they've updated it, and I did read actually on the internet that when this was first brought out, Championship Edition, it did get very, very good reviews from people from all over.